That's planned.
There we go.
From your transition from your community college to SCU, was that something that you had planned, or how did that opportunity come up?
So when we are at Cloud County Community College, we start hearing a few things about the program that was not doing well, and we did not like the city at all. Both myself and my wife as well. So we decided, okay, let's look for other options soon. And after the first semester, we started looking for other schools. And one thing that we had a goal was we want to go to a big city. So we started reaching out to other coaches, sending highlight videos, stats, and all that kind of stuff, and then start getting some offers, some opportunities. And then SCU seems to be like a really nice place in a big city with a lot of soccer going on. My goal was always to come to America to be a coach and not a player. So the playing college level was just like a pathway to it. And then we found SCU, we drove up here, we talked with Adam K at that point, amazing coach, one of the best ones I had. And then we really like it, we really like everything up here, and a few months later, we moving up here.
That's crazy. Oklahoma City is definitely a big city, but it feels like a small city at the same time.
Correct. And that's what I love about it, because both my wife and I, we come from small cities or small towns back in Brazil, and then moving up here, we ended up moving to an even smaller town. Concordia is like 5,000 people out there, so that's nothing besides corn and cows out there. So, and then we came to Oklahoma. I was like, okay, it's not that big city vibes, but it's still a big city.
We still have the corn and the cows, but we got the city to go with it.
Yeah, and we have a little bit of winds now as well.
Yeah. And so you came in, if I remember reading correctly, 2020, season of 2020.
Correct. The COVID season.
Yeah. How was that?
Actually, I like it. We played fall and the spring.
They divided the season.
Yeah, exactly. So that was a very positive point for the college soccer. We had a full year commitment, let's say, because we know how hard it is to keep players motivated through the spring season where you are actually not competing for much. And that year was the full year of soccer. So we train every single day. Most of the days we train 3 times a day. Again, Adam, one of the best coaches I had, a little bit crazy on the training side of things.
Really?
So I learned a lot with him, so we would train a lot. And it paid off. SU won the SAC that year for the first time and only on the school history. So very blessed to be part of that group.
Dang, Adam. I remember speaking to Adam, and I kind of got that vibe that he might have been kind of, particular with his way he does his things, but it obviously is paying off. 100%. Look at where he is now. And you think he's in Louisiana?
He is.
That's
and
crazy.
He's killing out there either.
Yeah, he's, good coaches, they're hard to come by sometimes.
Yep, 100%.
Would you prefer it to be a year-long season over?
100%.
Think so?
No doubt about it. I think that would give more motivation for the boys and for the coaches as well. Spring season is hard because you don't see that competition or that trophy on the line, and it's just hard to keep everyone engaged to it. And playing a year round, knowing that you're going to have those games on spring, you know that everyone must be in shape, must be ready, and then our trainings are going to be focused to it, and that game feeling is prepared and not just a scrimmage, whatever, I would love to be a full year cycle.
Yeah, right. It would imitate what professionals do, and, it puts a lot on the players. Are you going to stay fit during the Christmas break? Are you going to let off the gas in the spring, And the ones that excel are the ones that are doing the things like they're supposed to.
100%.
How many years at SCU?
I did 1 year at SCU, and then at that same year, I got the job in Piedmont with a goalkeeper coach. And once again, my main goal was to be a coach. So at the end of the season, I had to make that decision. Am I going to keep playing or am I going to go coach? Because the trainings are at the same time. So I had to make that tough decision. And at that point, I had 26 years old. So I was like, yeah, soccer is not going to take me on the college level. It's not going to take me too further than what I'm playing right now. So yes, my goal was always to be a coach. So let's go full into it. So I just stopped playing, and then I started like coaching at Piedmont, and here we are.
Here we are now. So you sounds like you still have some years of eligibility under you. You could still play if you wanted to, maybe 1 or 2 years?
I could. I don't think I could actually, because now with all the rules about the semesters that you take, that will probably ran my eligibility out. But playing wise, yes, I could.
Nice.
So you know, SNU, as soon as I got the job out there, and this past year, jumping in goal here and there when we need. Players always joke, coach sometimes jokes like, "Hey, do we still want to play?" I said, "No, I'm good."
Well, that's commendable on your part. A lot of people, me personally, would have probably been on the fence. I always think I can play, and when I'm coaching the little kids, it's hard for me not to just be like, just to show off a little bit. But, you seem like you have the end in mind, you always have, you have to have your end in mind. You have to have that goal so you know how to move correctly, and you haven't strayed from that at all. So, I mean, I can see that early into the podcast that you set your goals and, you're not going to let anything kind of stray you from that. So that's very commendable on your part.
Appreciate that. I think that's a big key for everyone. Have your purpose, have your, like you said, your end idea since early is going to give you a direction to follow or a path to where you want to go, So I try to be as much as I can planning the future, like, okay, this year, this is the goal. Like, okay, for 5 years, what are we going to be doing in 5 years? What is your end goal up there? And I work for it every day. That's the key.